every time in our history when we have made progress, when we have overcome challenges, and when we have fought back against something we thought was impossible, we've done it because we did it together. The power of collective action. And so we know we can make progress if we work together with fierce determination and higher ambition. It's as simple as that. I'm pretty bullish at this point, even though we're in a difficult time with a lot of challenges that are affecting us personally, economically, and globally, but there are some good signs on the horizon. And number one is young people. Seeing young people own the issues, own their future, take to the streets and call the rest of us out, pretty impressive. And I think we need to not only applaud them, but follow them. Second, the private sector has been awesome at recognizing that their voters, i.e. their customers, are also asking for the same thing. They want them to show up on the issues that matter to them. They want them to be better corporate citizens. They want them to take care of the planet and their people as much as make a profit. So it's been exciting to see that revolution taking place. I love the fact that we're seeing communities step up and own the Sustainable Development Goals in their local settings, as well as recognizing they're part of a global movement. And finally, lots of countries have said, I'm going to move our country forward and we are going to make progress over the next 10 years. Every year, the world comes to New York for the UN opening of the UN's General Assembly. You would say, what does that have to do with me and why would I even care? Well, you ought to care because the people who are there represent you and your voice needs to be loud and clear so they know you're listening and watching and holding them accountable. Sometimes it's hard to understand why it matters what happens at the United Nations, but maybe it matters to you that planes fly in the same direction around the world and there's a plan for that. That our mail gets delivered all over the world, and there's a plan for that. That people who are hungry or displaced or in severe poverty have an entity that is helping them make it into their future. The UN has a plan for that. So the UN is not just some sort of body that we pay attention to on the news or hear about when we hear about fights at the Security Council. The UN is work that is being done by 193 countries together, working together to make sure that we all have a better life ahead.